Forever is the parent of time, Romulus. Before time became its complete identity for the first time. Forever's identity, its parent, it was already an identity of volume, distinct, non-distinct, and simultaneously as value, with and as the value of its own identity, times. Forever's identity of volume, Romulus. It was, is, and stays invisible, but still discernible. When you see me, with no obstructions between us, and or if there were a fire between us, and with smoke, if there were obstructions between where there are obstructions between our perception, upon our perception, and where there are not, simultaneously, there is a further simultaneous identity of value/value progression that is native pure. No matter who you are, Romulus, not you personally, everything, Buxing. So, Romulus, before time, there was only one identity of volume, /S. If there were exceptions in exception nature, they were in demonstration of it. Everything was clear. Gases, invisible but still discernible. For example, Romulus, the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, the carbon monoxide you breathe. Now you know these are conversations. Whenever we speak about anything serious, any Native American of any of the tribes of which they made more of, and while they were making less. No, Romulus. You know that the short words, and the protraction of the short words, and how that is increasingly infected by the breaching method that increasingly forces us to self-values. This where we are fact-cheaping nature, Romulus, where we are all acting because of the breaching method, the predicate acts delivery system method, Romulus. It has come time, again, you must learn now. It has been now for a long time, Romulus, since before the stream of colonists were placed here. There were already roles with this preaching method that uses our human fact-cheaping nature, that made the humanity here and there. It made that there too before this. It made every location, area, and state of every modern nation of the identity of volume that humanity is native pure. Blame the real causes of negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures, Romulus. You know, I, like all the chiefs, are very paranoid about speaking about the sciences to anyone, because we would want you not to as well, because we know bad things happen when you speak for positive or negative, and or for identity, honestly and simultaneously, Romulus. But there is a phenomenon that leaves a window where the tribes, our own and the other tribes grouped and together, will have the courage to do our best defense, for memory of, and for understanding of the loss, not only the loss of that sophistication, that identity of sophistication that is actual, where and how we had, the ancients had cultivated the ground to and as better than paradise. They had revealed the science that knows how to reveal evolution's fruits and gifts. But this is a science that works with the identity of the ground, locations, areas, and states totally differently. Even though this is the identity of engineering, our identity of volume is Romulus as individuals grouped and together, grouped as ages, areas, sexes. Ages, for example, everything is in demonstration. When you play it out, if you had science defended properly, it goes by the identity of truth that is still itself, without the slightest exceptions denied, or being denied, or having been value denied, or set up to be denied. Example. Because what is true also has exceptions as itself, is what leads real science. And pantheism was revealed by the ancients to teach this. All identity of the ground, locations, areas, and states of each modern nation since before we were modern nations, individually grouped and together, the species identity of volume reacted to the real causes of predicate acts, for example, to the real causes of negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures upon locations, areas, and states, upon people A through Z, A1 through Z, however many people there are.